I recorded that other part about the Nets the other day. But I just went driving around, or I picked my brother up off of work yesterday. As we were driving around, he stops, or no, I was driving, but we're in Wendy's parking lot, or drive-through. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, this motherfucker's gonna stop and say they picked up LaMarcus Aldridge too. Now, the landing spot that I was excited for LaMarcus Aldridge to go to was the Heat. That's the perfect spot, is it not? You add LaMarcus Aldridge to the Heat. You got Adebayo, whatever the fuck his name is. No, Adebayo. Tyler Hero, Victor Oladipo, and Jimmy Butler. I'm not a fan of Duncan Robinson. I haven't seen him do much. Plus, they had him at power forward last season. But that is the one position. Well, granted, he is kind of slow. So, maybe but he could shoot a three, though. And he could play in the post. That would be the perfect position to go to Miami Heat. But just for a title, I'm just not understanding this NBA that has to fucking titles mean. I get it, because that is the only argument people bring up is Jordan has 6 rings and Kobe has 5, Magic has 5, Russell has 11. I get it. Everybody wants a ring because I guess that's the only way you can get into the Hall of Fame. But not something needs to happen in the front office, dude. Seriously, this is, if you ask me, is bad for the game. I met, I don't know, I've only met a couple people that said it, but they're saying I don't want to watch the game anymore because all these, because who's going to the finals at the beginning of the season. Small market teams, they don't even have a chance anymore. Brooklyn, that's big market. LA, that's big market. Not Philly, I guess. But then again, the second their contracts are up, most likely they're leaving out of there to go to LA or fucking New York. It's cool and all to but there is no other sport that who's going to the finals. Which, granted, I'm saying all this, but at the same time, I am still betting against the Nets. I do got $20 saying that they don't make the fucking finals. And I'm hoping. Because I will laugh and laugh. Because everybody who says Kevin Durant's the best player is a fucking clown. I saw Stephen A. on ESPN the other day talking about James Harden and Max Kellerman too. Because Max Kellerman was on there saying, "Oh, if Durant's healthy, he's the best player on the team, but he's not healthy, so James Harden." And then Stephen A. is he's getting dumber or something as his years go by. Saying Kevin Durant hasn't been the best player on his team ever. Flat out, bro. When he was on the fucking Thunder, he wasn't the best player on the team. He is an off-ball shooter. The only reason the only reason he won titles is because he went to the fucking Warriors, where you couldn't double team nobody. If you double anybody on that team, there's somebody gonna light your ass up because you can hit anybody that can hit a three. Everybody can hit a three. Everybody can drive to the basket. Everybody has something. You cannot leave anybody open. Which, granted, you shouldn't be able to. But it is the NBA. Or not but there are a lot of teams that you can. Like, it's never been a full five like that. Which maybe that's wrong, but like it was better basketball. If you ask me. Like it used to be better when two people were banging down low. Maybe one on a stretch. Not even like even when they brought it to four out. Like I don't know. They need to bring back something. I don't know what happened in these like last 5 years. And I told my brother, I was like, man, it's been since fucking Chris Bosh. And he don't want to believe it because it brings down LeBron James. But hear me out now. Teams never we're not putting 3-pointer or 3-point centers centers at the 3-point line until Chris Bosh learned how to shoot a three. Like, yeah, I mean, granted, there might be some other times where you could be like, oh, yeah, they did. But, like, it wasn't a big thing. Like, it wasn't winning basketball to have a center shooting threes. When Chris Bosh learned how to shoot a three, it opened up the entire game for LeBron. LeBron can drive, he can kick it, hit a three. Now you could literally have Chris Bosh at center, LeBron James at power forward, Mike Miller at small forward, Dwayne Wade at shooting guard, and Mario Chalmers. Everybody can hit a shot. Like, so they did kind of start that shit. And then the Warriors came out and fucking ran it into the ground. Like they just added Kevin Durant, put him at power forward, and fucking, you know, I don't fucking know, man. It's like, but at the same time, LaMarcus Aldridge isn't the best. I mean, but it depends on what position he's playing. But like I've been saying, you could literally put, unless the team has Joel Embiid or a Brook Lopez, which the East does, you can literally put him or Kevin Durant at center. Now you don't need to though, because you got LaMarcus. But so Kevin Durant will work perfectly fine as a power forward. And still fucking be just. It's just whack. Like, I'm really hoping they don't make it. Like, that's just like. And the fact that they're saying Kevin Durant is the fucking best player on that team. What is he doing? Has anybody seen Kevin Durant do anything like LeBron James? Or even James Harden? In the past 4 seasons, has anybody seen? Yeah, he can score. He can get a couple stats. But he does not. He don't average double doubles. He don't. I mean, 30 points, 5 assists. But that's still not doing what James Harden's fucking ever. He don't get a lot of assists. Like maybe 5 and 5. Like, how can you even say he's the best? Like, when he's never even been able to make it to the NBA Finals without fucking four other All-Stars on his team. Like, I mean, 1 year. Because he had James Harden and fucking Serge Ibaka and Russell Westbrook on his team. How many All-Stars does Kevin Durant need to actually be a good player? Because obviously it wasn't where if it was just him and Kyrie Irving, LeBron only has Anthony Davis. And anybody who says Dennis Schroeder or Markel or what was it, Montrezl Harrell, fuck Dennis Schroeder, fuck Montrezl Harrell. They're great players. But what did he say? A great point that I heard yesterday was, what the fuck, Joe Harris and Dennis Schroeder. Joe Harris is probably more of an impact to his team than Dennis Schroeder is. LeBron James is a ball handler. Dennis Schroeder is a ball handler. And by the way, then Anthony Davis, by the way, ain't everything that everybody's fucking saying he is. And I'm tired of hearing how great he is. You see, as soon as Anthony Davis went out, Montrezl Harrell's been dropping 20 points a night. Come on now. So what is the 25 coming from Anthony Davis besides fucking taking 10 away from Montrezl Harrell? Granted, I get it. He is a better player than Montrezl Harrell and all this other shit, but he's not what they're saying. Like, he's not anywhere near a fucking impact of Kyrie Irving or James Harden. He is still a power forward. A big man is still limited. You can't just say like, and I'm like, you cannot say LeBron isn't doing, like, I cannot stress this enough. I did not like LeBron. Even when he went to the Lakers, I was still like, oh, he's just copying my dude Kobe. But it's like, as much hatred as I had for LeBron, Kevin Durant found a way to be hated twice as much. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I, All right.